Hello and welcome to TelecomTV. I'm Martin Warwick and I'm talking with Massimo, who is General Manager, CMS OSS Worldwide Practice at Hewlett Packard Enterprise. Massimo, great to see you again.
Nice to see you again,
Thanks
Martin.
for talking to us.
Thank you.
I want to talk about NFV and Hewlett Packard Enterprise. NFV took off pretty quickly, much faster than almost anyone expected, certainly faster than anyone in the telecoms arena expected. And it's pretty widely agreed now that OSS and the operational shifts needed to support this network transformation are now the biggest hurdles for NFV deployment so that progress can continue at the same sort of rate. What is Hewlett Packard Enterprise doing to support this transformation for your CSP customers?
As your question rightly implies, NFV, it is not a matter of if anymore, not even when, but it is a matter of how, and it's happening today. So it is the how that requires an answer from carriers, and that's where Hewlett Packard Enterprise is intercepting their need. So first of all, HPE has invested to create an open ecosystem to onboard the virtual network function of different vendors and to support this onboarding process for carriers to make it more fast and effective. We also cover most of the needs a carrier have in going through this journey of NFV, from services to application software and hardware. And we also address the carrier needs in the NFV with our open NFV system, which is a set of solutions that are addressing carriers' problems in, again, completing successfully this journey. But as you rightly saying, one of the elements, one of the obstacles that is coming as probably the most prominent in surveys from all over the places is that how are we going to manage this transition? How are we going to manage the services and infrastructure in the NFV new situation? And this is where the OSS come to play. In this area, HPE is building on the current portfolio, OSS portfolio, and leveraging that to provide carriers a platform on top of which they can build the OSS of the future to manage across the virtual and the physical, across this hybrid situation in a potentially smooth way. Perhaps smooth is a word that is too ambitious, because the journey, the NFV journey, will not be easy. Hence the effort that HPE is doing to provide this platform to make sure that this journey can be effective and successful.
Thank you for an entertaining and an honest answer. Now, you recently made an announcement about your new HPE Hewlett Packard Enterprise OSS strategy with the new HPE Service Director, which is actually delivering that strategy. Tell us about what that strategy offers as far again as your CSP customers are concerned.
Yes. NFV presents, as we said, a big challenge to carriers. OSS is perceived as one of the largest obstacles. But also NFV presents an opportunity to carriers, because for the past 25 years we've been saying in this industry that we need to reduce time to market, we need to reduce the time that a service requires to be delivered to the customer, from months to days, from hours to minutes. So NFV, it is a catalyst, again, it's a great opportunity to transform OSS. Now, where is this to be transformed? Where is OSS to be transformed? Currently, carriers present an OSS system that is divided in many silos. So they lack visibility of the services end to end, which clearly creates a very inefficient way to addressing their customer needs. With the advent, the coming of unusual competitors like the over-the-tops, carriers realize that they have to change the way they approach the service delivery. And what they require is a holistic view across their services that is detached from the infrastructure management, which is becoming even more complicated with the coming of the virtualized part, that has to be agile, fast, and making sure that they can provide this delivery of the services really much faster than what it is today. So the service director idea, which as the name implies, it's focusing on managing the services rather than the infrastructure underlying, is based on the following principle. First of all, separation between service management and infrastructure management. It is capable of handling this management across different infrastructure, whether it's the current, physical, and the future virtual functions. It is designed to bring together in a closed loop the fulfillment, that is the service provisioning part, and the service management, the assurance. Closed loop that is required to provide an automated way to address service management itself. Today, as I said before, these two elements are separated. The other principle on top of which the service director is funded, it is a common data model. That is a way to address the information that is coming from the infrastructure in a way to separate the behavior of such an infrastructure from the software that runs into it, so that you can effectively rely on a common set of data, wherever it's coming from, virtual or physical, to handle it at the service management layer. Again, I repeat, to separate the two visions. And finally, service director is completed by analytics capability to make it clearly faster, more reactive to, and agile to the huge amount of data that needs to be processed and analyzed from coming from the network, from the infrastructure, and by what we call unified console, that is a graphical user interface that spans across the whole service director, but is also capable to, let's say, onboard other OSS function, legacy function, existing function, so that carriers will be able to gradually transform their OSS as they get into this transformation mode by simply porting the existing OSS into under, if you like, this unified console, providing operations or marketing with a single pane of glass to handle, again, as I said, services view as well as customer experience.